schools are closed, but outside the school, the parking's full. So I don't know if teachers are in. It's really strange. But I really do not feel good at all. I've actually sent a message to work that I'm calling in sick. I've come out. Oh, I'm trying to find a temperature. Not a temperature. Thermometer. We're all okay. William's been up all night coughing. It's like this horrible dry cough. I've just got really bad headache and my throat's sore at the back of your throat, and I'm starting to feel a bit sort of, you know, that fluey cold, hot cold kind of thing. I'm really not concerned about it being the coronavirus at all. I think it's just a flu thing. But I thought, let me come out now while I'm still sort of feeling well enough. I don't want Lawrence going out with it, especially because he has a lung condition anyway. Let's park up here. But yeah, talk about bad luck. So I'm just gonna, the shops are open. I thought, let me just get a thermometer now, just to keep an eye on us all while the shops are still open. I had a shower, washed my hair, even managed to put a bit of makeup on. I'm just feeling like my eyes are hot, and the thought of sitting in front of a computer for a few hours just, you know, reading, no, I can't do that. Okay, fingers crossed. Well, that was lucky this morning in the drugstore. I asked for a thermometer, and then the assistant said, oh, I need to buy one. So there's one left on the shelf after we'd taken ours. So not felt the need to take our temperatures yet. As I said earlier, mine's just like a really bad headache, and like feels very, you know, heavy around the sinus area, and my glands feel quite swollen. And William is just coughing constantly. I feel so bad for him. I think he looks exhausted. You get those little sort of blue shadows. Josh was still coughing, but he's begged to go out with some of his friends to the football field, and it's a really nice day outside, and I thought, well, they're going to be outdoors, they're not going to be in close contact, let him go out and burn some energy off. As of yet, the Dutch government haven't said we have to stay indoors. But anyway, while I was at the shops, the drugstore, all the shops were open, although it was really empty. It was so quiet. So I quickly popped into the Aldi. Lawrence asked me to pick up some cheese because he wanted to make toasties tomorrow. And I thought, okay, I'll just do a quick walk round, and stock up on a few essentials. And they had everything. They didn't have milk. They had like the UHT milk, you know, like the long life milk. So I got a couple of cartons. Not that anybody likes the stuff, but it's, you know, as a last resort for coffee, it'll be fine. Picked up some bread, and they had toilet paper, so they were pretty well stocked up on everything. I don't know how long the shops are going to stay open for, but on the way to the till, I noticed something caught my eye, like a Cath Kidston kind of box, so I had a quick look, and they had these like these punch needle sets. Not sure how much it was originally, but I think it was reduced to like €3. You get the whole kit. You could get, there was a hoop, a canvas, or a wall hanging, so I chose the hoop. And I've had a quick look inside. So you get the canvas, and this is the pattern you have to trace around it. Just quickly show you. Not really my colours, but I've been wanting to try this for ages. And sorry, my throat's really sore. And quite a decent size hoop. And the needle. And a selection of wool. I think it's just acrylic wool. And then what they also had some loose packets of the canvas, They're almost the size of a fat quarter for £2.49, so I picked up a couple. And then I think the same kind of price, the other set of hoops. And then the other thing they had, again, this was reduced to €3, which I've been dying to try for ages. Like an acrylic paint pouring set. I had a quick look in to see what you get. It's all stuff. I've got loads of acrylic paint in the house. It's all just, it's nice because it's all in one sort of kit. And for €3, I'd have spent that buying all the individual stuff and some. So you get like these little plastic pots for the pouring. So from what I've seen on YouTube, you put your acrylic in the pots and then you can sort of pour them. And then you get like this little canvas, just one, and some gloves and the instructions. And they had like primary colours, which I wasn't that keen on. Put this back together. But I did like the selection of these paints. I like these metallics, like a dark grey, a pink, silver and gold. And then you get a little pot of, what they're called. Sorry, my mind's gone blank. You can tell I'm not feeling good. What is it called? These gold flakes. I can't remember what they're called. You know what I mean. So, oh, and some lollipop sticks. Just so you know, to stir them with. So I'm not going to attempt to go anywhere near these until I feel better. Because as I said, my head is absolutely pounding. And then Lawrence has been working. I haven't been near my computer. But what we did was yesterday, or the day before, 2 days ago, we started binge watching an English Netflix series called The Stranger. I think it was on last year, 2019, or maybe at the very beginning of this year. And I just remember hearing really good things about it. So we've binge watched that over the last 3 days. So we watched the last 2 of that this morning, and it's really good. If you like one of these thrillers with lots of twists and turns in it, it's quite good. And also, if you're from the UK, there's quite a few sort of famous British actors that are in it as well. So I can't remember the names now. Richard Armitage is one of them, or what's she called, the lady from used to be in Benidorm and she's been in Downton Abbey. I forget her name now. Anyway, if you watch it, you'll know who I mean. There's like all sorts of famous people. And also, who's the guy? Do you remember one of the coffee adverts years ago? It was like the 2 neighbours and the guy used to knock on the door because he'd run out of coffee. And then they did a whole series of the coffee adverts, whether they'd get back together or not. Well, anyway, that actor's in it as well. He's also very famous and I forget his name. So that's what we've been doing. So, yeah, it's about 2ish now, and we had a bite to eat, and I think I'm just gonna carry on lying on the sofa. My throat's just getting really, really more and more sore by the minute. But I think William's sort of further into the virus, whatever it is, than we are. I think William's like really in the middle of it. Josh was sort of borderline. He's coughing more, and then I think I'm just starting, you know, the headache and the sore throat. So anyway. That's all I've done so far today. Told you it wouldn't be very interesting. Just gonna wipe my makeup off, and then I'm gonna get my pyjamas and go to bed. I feel absolutely shocking. I just said to Lawrence that I've got a feeling I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling like 10 times worse. It's the sore throat I can handle, but it's the headache which is really starting to just, I just feel terrible with it. In fact, I'm going to take a migraine tablet. It's that bad at the moment. But I'm going to use these. Got these from Aldi a couple of weeks ago. I don't normally use face wipes to take my face off, but I think I'd seen on YouTube somebody recommended them, these BioPure. It's their own brand, I think, with their micellar water. They're actually quite good. And I'll show you in a minute. And then I actually use an eye makeup remover that I've been using since the Body Shop very first open, back in the Anita Roddick days. Show my age now. And they still make this eye makeup remover from there, and I swear by it. They've got like a waterproof version of it as well, which I've used, and to be honest with you, you don't even need it. Oops, just dropped the camera. Don't think it's broken. Yeah, this is the eye makeup remover, and I've got contact lenses in, and it pours like water. I'll show you this. If you want a good eye makeup remover, you see it's just water. There's absolutely no oils in this whatsoever, and actually it's not enough on there. And it's, as I said, it even gets like waterproof mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, everything off. It's really, really amazing. It's got chamomile in it, and see, I just use that face wipe, and then it still gets even more off. So I'm just gonna go in my room and put some face cream on, and then, sorry, this is awful. Got nothing else to share with you, so. But as I said, I'm going to put some face cream on. Just rinse my face. I'm starting with this cough as well now. And I'm going to go down, take a migraine tablet, and I'm just going to get in bed because I feel so rough. I'm so annoyed because I was hoping to do some more of my socks. Can't even see them cross-eyed. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to wrap up the vlog. Fingers crossed I can make one tomorrow. I mean, if I'm feeling so bad, I'll just take a few days off. I'm sure you guys totally understand. And I hope you're all okay. Seems this virus, and even just the normal cold and flu viruses, are spreading pretty quick, so not great. And today was gorgeous. It was such a nice sunny day. In fact, the house got a bit too hot. And normally I wanted to get out and do the garden, and I just, in fact, I only got dressed, I'm going to be honest with you, I only got dressed because the lady who helps me with my cleaning comes on a Monday. She didn't cancel. So if she hadn't have wanted to come today, I would have just stayed in bed all day. But anyway, I'm glad that she came because I've got my thermometer now, and yeah, and I bought myself some crafty kits for when I'm feeling better. Okay, I'm going to say bye. See you in the next vlog. Take care, stay safe.